Good morning, good afternoon, and good late afternoon. It's 2 minutes to 2 p.m. in my town somewhere in the world. Trying to figure out how to get scratches out of the floor. Because I scratched my, I don't know what you call that stuff, vinyl flooring. I scratched it good. And my roommate's not pissed off at me or nothing, but I'm doing what I have to. I'm cleaning his floors for free. So free is good, isn't it? But I messed up. And I scratched the floor because the couch has little knobs, little knobs. And so, yeah, I screwed up. I screwed up. The floor and stuff. That couch over there, well, you can't see it. The sunshine. I tell you, the sunshine shining all over this place. It's so beautiful. Let me turn up the brightness. Sure. I'm trying to change my life. Hey, no. It's green. Well, maybe that'd be better. Like that. Bad. Let's see here. What windows get out that sunshine? I think it's the big window. Maybe the big. Well, anyways, I cleaned the fish tank today, best I could. I guess you got it used. It's got scratches everywhere now. I got the floors all scratched up, and I don't know how to clean up scratches off this damn floor. I'm touching the floor. It's not real wood, but it looks like wood. I don't want to fix it too good. Then I have to do the whole damn floor. Yeah, don't ever scratch the floor. I think it's plastic vinyl. So be yourself. Don't ever change yourself for me, please. Thinking. Put the cardboard. What the hell is that? Man. What the hell is this right here? This? Oh, burned up couch. Yeah, let's see who's trying to burn the couch yet. Oh well, it's a shitty piece of couch, I guess. Let's see here. Can I screw something into that? No. Oh no, it fell apart in my hand. Oh shit. I'm wondering if I. Just be yourself, my precious little baby. Just be yourself. Just beat up yourself. Thank you. I'm gonna go find some rubber in the garage. I can fix this problem. Right here's got a screw in the bottom. Make some legs out of wood. And how am I going to screw them? Make some pilots with drill bits. find some screws. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll make my own legs for this couch. And again, there's a foot there, but that sucks. I moved the couch and it scratched the floor. Now I'm dealing with a busted off screw. I hope I can get it out. If not, I should leave it there. I'm gonna make some new feet for this couch. New feet for this couch. I'm gonna do it without asking, so hopefully I'm hoping, what the hell's going on out there? This wide world of sports. Making some new feet for this damn couch. Get it off the ground a little bit. Make some new feet. Find some shoes for it. I press this little bit out of my way. Just be yourself. I'll press this little bit out. Oh man, what to do? Have a cigarette first and think about it. Let me see here. I'm wondering if I have any legs around here. Make my own legs for that couch. Surprising. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna surprise the owner that I made new legs for his couch. So yeah, new legs. New legs. Get that webbing stuff that goes over the legs. Oh man, yeah. Throw away some freaking boat covers. I'll go dig them out and I'll put boat covers underneath those legs so they don't scratch the surface. That'll work. It's good for temporariness, you know. Yeah, stick it up. Get a 2x2 or a 2x4. Chop it up in 4 pieces. Make 4 little legs for this couch. And I got some extra boat cover material. That's what I'm doing now, boat covers and stuff. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to get a video up. Boat covers and stuff. I got the whole shop at my disposal, so yeah, I run it till 5 o'clock, and then they run it from 5 to midnight. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go in the garage and do that. But today's easy day. Living the good life. And I'll tell you what, it's wonderful. It's wonderful for me. I've never lived like this in my life. I feel like a king of my own domain from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Feel like a king, you know. I work and support my beautifulness here, and I love it. So I'm wondering if this will reach my other subs. If not, I could always use a couple good extra friends. I call them extra because I've got 2 or 3 good friends. One in New York, one in Texas, and one in Florida. I'll put them third on the list. New York's first, Texas, and then Florida. Till he shows me otherwise. Otherwise, I tell you, but yeah, my life. My life's so wonderful. Never lived a good life, so hey, it's about time I do. 50+ years old. You know, see my fingerprint? That's my fingerprint, guys. You see it? Dirty. That's what it is. My eye is dirty on my computer. I've got to clean it. So just be yourself. You don't have nothing to prove to nobody except yourself. So to live the good, happy, drama-free life, don't cause drama or it will come back and bite you on the ass. The ass, right? So yeah, I need to clean my computer. It's super dirty. Yeah, break out some Windex, spray it down really good. Hopefully, don't fry it. Yeah, think about this. I gotta get on Google, see how I fix this floor. I could do certain other things the easiest way. The green screen. Oh no, not the green screen. Then I'm gonna try to learn how to do, since I got the good life going on. Nobody's ever showed me how to bring you guys onto my screen. I like that duck channel, the live stream duck thing, StreamYard. I'm gonna figure that out all by myself. So I love you guys, and I really do. I love the whole wide world. As long as I don't do anything wrong, I'll be okay. You know, I'll be okay. Hey, there's Rich. Hey, how did you find me? Hey, hey, there's my best friend in the whole wide world, Mr. Richard Lee. Only smart guy that would ever talk to me on the phone. That's my buddy, Richard Lee. But yeah, living the good life. Yeah, tell you, it's sweet. Yeah, I'm trying to wonder if it's. Yeah, yeah, that's my YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I've been working on the floor all morning. I don't know how to get the. I think this stuff is vinyl. Oh shit, that's a part. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. Damn, Bob, stink up the neighborhood. Quit that. Um, yeah, I think this is vinyl wood pattern, and I scratched the floor with a couch legs, and the legs are these little buttons. They scratch the floor. Man, I'm trying to figure out how do you clean those scratches. It's not a scratch like you take a nail and you scratch something deep. It's like a little round button, and I pushed it. It was hard, and I pushed the couch out of the way so I could mop under it. What a mistake I made. I scratched the floor. I scratched I think it's vinyl planking. That's what it's called. I don't know how. Yeah, I wish I had a bunch of candy. You know where I'd put it? You know, my roommate, he told me, hey man, I'm going to get some candy bars and leave it on the nightstand. Don't let the dogs get it. I said, okay, okay, I won't let the dogs get it. And I smiled at him, and he says, you keep out of the candy dish too. I'm like, oh man, I bet you can have my favorite in the whole wide world. You know what my favorite candy bar is? Three Musketeers. Because it's soft, it don't have nuts and all that shit. I just put it in my mouth, put it in the freezer, freeze it, put it in my mouth, and then let it smelt. And then that'd be great. But you know what I gotta do right now, Rich? I gotta go get some Windex. My screen is so damn dirty because of the dogs. He track all the dirt in the house. And I asked my roommate, we were sitting out here, and I said, you see that dog inside there laying on that dirt on the floor? He says, man, don't worry about that floor. That floor is like 30 years old. It's like cardboard. And I said, oh, man. Well, he told me that last night. Well, I buff scratched it from those little tiny knobs on the sofa deal. One broke off in my hand when I flipped it over to look at it. And so I'm thinking about making some legs, some something, and then something out, some 2x4s or something. Yeah, I got pepperoni right here. Yeah, I use it for catfish bait, and I like it too. Rough, 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 rough. Bring it on. But yeah, have you ever had to take scratches out of vinyl flooring that's old? I like to know how you take those scratches, buff scratches. It's not scratch like a nail, deep scratch. It's just, it's as I push the couch, little tiny buttons about a quarter inch tall on the bottom, and I thought they were bigger than that. So I'm gonna take those buttons off, and it's got the size of a 4x4 little pad. That's not the foot. It probably was at one time, but yeah, I'm thinking about that. But then I looked all the way around the couch, and there's staples sticking out and all that shit. So I'm thinking, well, I'll pull the staples, so that holds that cloth up underneath their dust cloth. Yeah, I got some of that mop and glow wax like you're talking about. I'll have to try that all by itself without anything else and rub it on with a little towel or something. I'll try that first. I thought, soap and water would do it. Scrub a little hard on it, but that's not it, man. You just took the glow right out of it. Uh, but the floor is so old, it's hard to match it up, after scrubbing on it. When I came here, oh man, I sweep every day. These dogs, they track in all the dirt from out in the dirty yard. Track it in, lay on it, walk on it, fight on it, scratch it up themselves. And I had it so clean the other day, the dogs got excited, jumped off the couch, did banana split, slid all the way to the back door, and then they came in, they slid in all over the damn house. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I need to lay down that mop and glow wax that you talked about with a rag. Industrial mop pill, like yeah, I got one of those too. That's what I put in the I'll show you. That was my smoke. But yeah, I'm looking at my computer right now. It's so damn dirty. When I put down the lid, it shows the imprints of the keys. That's how dirty it is. Oh, that's pretty bad. Oh, kick you fucking dogs out of here. Oh, you dogs can go outside so I can finish my chores. I call them my chores. Yeah. See this bucket? It's my mop water bucket. Mop and glow. Mop and glow. Yeah, I didn't want to have to. Alright, get out of here. Now I gotta run the dogs out of here. Come on, out. Good boys and girls. Good boys and girls, get out of here quick. Now let's see tried that. Yeah, I don't have an industrial mop. I got a cheesy one. But like I telling the roommate, I said, hey man, I'm gonna buy Raggedy Andy, you know, big thick mop. Got all these little ones around here, fancy ones too. When you push the handle, you squirt with the handle. Yeah, I like buying fancy shit, but it's usually not the way to go. You know, you start out with the cheap shit and then work up to the fancy shit. Well, I work with fancy shit and I go down to the cheap shit. So yeah. Yeah, make me some coffee too. I'm dragging today, man. Dragging. Oh man, I worked hard yesterday. I don't know if you've seen that video. Me working out there cutting those bushes from the fence over in my boat yard next door. people were saying, "Oh man, you're tearing down, cutting down the windbreaker," and I said, "Well, only on my side of the fence." And yeah, it's destroying my side of the fence. It's pushing the cyclone away from the rails, about a foot or so. So now that I trimmed it back, I could push it back as soon as I could cut some more on the other side that's pushing on my side. Yeah, I'll get to it this weekend maybe, but yeah. Ruff, 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 ruff. Oh, now woof, woof. Oh, yeah, it's 2:30. It's Friday. Hey, it's Friday. October 28th. October 28th. 1855. Who's that? Antigen. Antigen. Mm-hmm. Antigen. Yeah, I was trying to call for a free breathing machine. I might as well do it while I'm alive, right? They said it was free, so I wonder how free it's free. I've got one in storage, a breathing machine. I was thinking about something my roommate because he snores at night. And I told him that, and he says, "No way, I don't snore." And I said, "Yeah, you snore, dude. I'm going to record it tonight." He said, "Oh, no, don't do that." I said, "Fuck, I'm going to make a video of you snoring." Yeah, he's very private. I wouldn't do that to him. He kicked me out, and then I wouldn't have the good life, right? Thelma Daldy Corpin, Filipina. Joe Barras, Filipina. He ain't too bad looking, I guess. Man, I hate it when these chicks try to friend me and shit, and they're married. Man, I hate friends like that. I hate married friends like that trying to be my friend and shit. You don't check them out, and then, well, you don't have that problem, brother. Thank God you don't have that problem. All these women, man, they think I'm so good looking or something. You know, maybe they just see, from here up, and don't see from here down. They seen all that junk, man. I'll tell you what, they'd be moving on with their life. And then you check out these chicks that are interested in you, and you look at what kind of drama they could cause. Yeah, I'm very scared of women. Very scared of women. But you, Mr. Lee, found the right one. Man, you're really lucky. Holy shit. Look at the raccoon. That's a raccoon, everybody. It's like a grizzly bear. Somebody trapped that son of a bitch, and they fed him and fed him and fed him all the dog food he could eat. And that's how you get fat, eating American food. Yeah. Hey, if you want matching tattoos with you and Chloe, what you need to do is put a little heart a little heart on your finger right here, and she gets a little heart on her finger right there, and you put Chloe inside the heart, and she'll put Rich on inside the heart, and you're bound forever. What the hell? She's flipping me off for? Oh. I'm not interested. Sorry, honey. I'm not interested in you. Yeah, Mark Whipple's pissing me off. Mark, you're pissing me off, brother, because you never call me. You never email me. You never text me. You never do nothing for me, man. It's all about you. And the thing is, it's a two-way street. You want to be my friend? I'm your friend. Call me once in a while. You know, Rich, me and you have a different program. But there's a lot of people that I know that I have to call. I have to text. I have to be the one to go forward, you know, of my relationship with guys. Yeah, guys. Well, all my friends are guys. That means I'm not gay. That's funny as hell. It's like this one hasn't called me in 30 days. Man. Call. Video call him. See what he says. He don't do YouTube though. You know. Boy, hey. No, wrong way. I can't call him like that. Yeah, it was Anagen. Let's see if my buddy Texas is alive. Who's Mark Whipple? Yeah, that's him. Mr. Blake. Yeah, he's okay. On his happy days, of course.
Hi, I'm not in right now, so please leave a name, number, and a brief message. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Have a nice day. Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye. Hey, mister, have a nice day. Bye. Hey, this is your buddy in California, Northern California. Give me a call back, will you? It's 805 668 5111. As soon as you can. Peace out. So, yeah. Who else do I know? Who else do I know? That's one. Then call. I get this. Call. Check this out. Check this out. Let me see if she's available. This is my ex from up north. She's a bitch. Oh, call Kevin? See, I don't know his number.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 50.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, here's a black honey from Vegas. She's a good friend of mine. My mom's best friend.
Hello?
Hey, good looking. What you got a cooking?
A whole bunch of cooking. What's up with you?
So what's for dinner tonight, Mama?
Hey, already had dinner. Salmon.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know you like salmon.
Yeah, love salmon.
Wow, salmon. Oh.
So what's going on with you?
Just calling everybody I know. I'm being very lonely right now.
All right. How did they get your mom buried and stuff?
Well, she went through that Hope place, the Cancer Research Center, and they did her cremation stuff. I knew that was coming through them, and then it was on Dickhead from there out.
Yeah.
My stepbrother.
Yeah, I know.
I call him Dickhead because that's what he is, and that's what he has always been. So
yeah,
he don't like me calling him that, but you know what? That's the way it is.
that's life.
That's life. That's right.
That's life.
Well, anyways, I want to tell you, I got my driver's license, and
All right.
and this is my new phone number, and what else? Living the good life now.
Okay. Sounds like a winner to me.
Well, I don't know if it's really good or bad, but the way I take it, as long as I got a roof over my head, I'm living a good life.
Yep.
And I get fried chicken once in a while, maybe some pizza. But hell, I got a chef that cooks my dinner every night.
Okay. Can't beat that, can you?
5 stars all the way. My roommate. You know who he is.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, my roommate, he cooks my dinner. And every once in a while, he'll come dragging in, had a bad day, all that shit. And I could see it on his face. And the first thing I do is go make him a screwdriver with some orange juice and vodka.
Yeah.
And then if I knew how to roll a joint, I'd do it. But I don't know how, so can't do it. I learned. Even when I was smoking cigarettes and I was a tramp jumping on the trains and shit when I was younger, I go buy a bag of top and some papers, because they were cheaper than rollies in a pack. Real cigarettes.
Right.
And so, yeah. I ended up just throwing it all away. I threw the papers out the train, threw the tobacco, and suffered. I couldn't figure out how to do it because my thing, you gotta have the power to roll.
Yeah, you gotta kind of know what you're doing.
Yeah, know what you're doing. Because one time I rolled one and it was so fat on one side you couldn't light it. You couldn't light it. It was the size of a quarter round. That looked like a cigar. And no, it looked like just a little ball in your hand. That's all, Yeah. Not like a pinner. If I knew how to do a pinner, I'd be a professional right now,
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm just feeling all gloomy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I was, and don't tell anybody this. Don't tell Tony. Don't tell nobody. It's just between you and me.
Okay.
I was at the lake on last Sunday, and you got to drive. Say there's a big, long, 1,000-foot long boating ramp, right? And then it cuts off to the right, which was, part of underneath the lake at one time. And then you drive over these ruts to get down to the water. And I was looking at my dog, and I said, "This is it, son. You want to go for a swim?" You know, I wanted to drive in the lake. You know,
Yeah, well, you can't do that.
sure you can. Yeah, you
Well,
can. I got friends that go and not rescue people like that, but I've got friends that uh, like family members would tell the police department, "Hey, I don't know where my son's at, and but we got lots of lakes and rivers around here. You guys know anybody that's scuba divers? You go look at the lakes at the end of the boat ramp, you know." And I've got friends that go out, and even if it's 16 or 30 years later, and they go out and they retrieve the what's left of the car, and maybe they'll find what's left of the body, which goes to skeleton within a year or two, you know, and they at least have some closure whenever they find that body, you know.
yeah.
Not so much the rig that, I mean, some of those rigs been in there for 30, 40 years,
Wow.
and the only thing you've got left on the rig is the axles.
Yeah.
Because the water, even a lake, the water deteriorates metal. You know,
Yeah.
it just, you know, it was born one day as a car, and then 30 years later in the water, it deteriorates so fast, you know, it's unreal.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's what they do, you know. So, but I'm a coward. I could never do that. So, you know, I could tell you I was thinking about it, but that's as far as it goes there. You know, I mean, because
I hear you.
because I almost drowned one time just drinking a soda, and and you know how your mouth or your throat shuts when you're drinking water.
Yeah.
Well, one way or another, I breathed it into my lungs, and all it takes is a half a cup of water to drown yourself.
Yeah.
You know, not to tell anybody out there that to do that if they're feeling as gloomy as I was the other day. But yeah, I'm a coward. I'm a coward. Just want to let you know, I'm a coward. I've never hurt myself. I gotta, I gotta do it el natural. You know.
Yeah, that makes two of us. I'm a coward too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a coward.
You know, life is life. Life is living.
Yeah, that's right. Trying to
You
live
know,
the best you can. You know.
that's right.
So how are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm hanging in there. I'm not feeling too good, you know, but I'm hanging. You know how that is. You know, when you're older and you get kind of a little sick, you know, you
Yeah.
gotta just kind of play it by ear.
Oh yeah, yeah. I play it by ear. That's part of life. You know.
Yep, that's
Part
what you gotta do.
just
Just
part
play
of
it by
life.
ear.
And now that I got the house and yard and all that shit to myself the majority of the daytime, I'm trying to better it because it was like a single person lived here for 20 years and never cleaned it, you know?
Yeah.
So, and you know how breathing dust in makes you sick and ill and sneeze all the time and all that.
You
So,
get like the hay fever.
yeah. So for the first 2 weeks, man, I scrubbed this whole house,
Yeah.
you know, to so that I wouldn't get sick, you know, from the dust and stuff. My roomie says, "Oh, you didn't have to do that." And I said, "Well, I'm not going anywhere, so I got to do that, you know."
Exactly.
And he says, "Well, you're right because you're housebound, which I am. I'm housebound. You know, I don't go nowhere. And go ahead, do whatever you want. Just don't destroy." He mentioned the word that I wanted to hear. Your house is my house.
There you go.
You know,
Yeah.
and I'll do anything for you. You know, so I said, "Well, cool." So I got a job now.
All right.
I got a job so I can make some extra money. Um,
Uh-huh.
they're paying me $33 an hour to pull staples for the upholstery company. And so I might work an hour or two a day or a week or whatever, but at least I got something coming in extra, for extra stuff. Like I told my roommate, I said, I make 2,000 and so much a month, and I said, if I can give you some extra money, I will. I give him $1,000 a month from my room. And so what comes with that is love, appreciation, and all that I cherish. I love his dogs. They're cool. I babysit them. And then I got to do whatever I want in the house, as long as I don't destroy nothing. And because I used to be a destroyer, not a builder.
Yeah, there you go.
And so I'm trying to figure out how to. He's got some vinyl floors. I don't know if you know what vinyl floors are.
Pretty much.
But I don't know how to make them shine. Because they really old and they're really dull looking. And I've tried Dawn and hot water just to get the top surface dirt out of the floor.
Yeah.
And mopping it, because it's vinyl. It's mop, no vacuum, just mop. And scrub the hell out of it. I've done everything standing up. Now I'm thinking about getting on my knees, but I got to have all the soap, water, sponges, and all that stuff so I don't have to get up for a little while. And I think I need a pair of knee pads.
There you go.
So I'm going to buy a pair of knee pads, and he's going to say, what the hell you get those for? I said, for that nasty ass floor you got, I got to have some cushion with my knee balls,
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. And, but man, it's really dusty here. I didn't know it was so dusty in this side of California,
Yeah.
But it's starting to get cold, starting to chill down. And
Yep,
I walk everywhere barefooted because I got that neuropathy in my feet. I can't feel them,
Yeah.
And so I was out on the porch, and it was about 45 degrees or so. My roomie, he said, hey, man, I'm going to get you some slippers. I said, no, you're not. Man, I'm fine. I'm good. He's got heavy-duty sweats on. He's got some kind of looking boots, heavy-duty boots. And he's got T-shirts and sweaters and hoodie sweaters and a hoodie. And I said, man, are you hot or what? He said, no, I'm freezing to death. I said, dude, it's only like 45 degrees.
Yeah.
And here I am sitting out on the deck with a tank top and a pair of shorts on, and that's it. And he says, aren't you cold? And I said, no, I didn't get cold until you said it. That's what ruins it, it ruins the worst. And I told him, I said, don't you ever say cold in the morning when you're be able to blow your breath smoke out, without smoking.
Yeah.
And you blow your breath out and it starts to freeze. Don't ever say cold. Then you'll get that person cold, So I say, man, it's hot out here. And he's like sweating. He's like sweating. He says, man, you're like a bummer in the morning. I said, yeah, bummer, because you make some delicious coffee, And the thing is, I wake up around 3:34, get out of bed. I come out to the living room, get on my recliner, get online, see if anybody wants to say hi, get on my phone, see what's going on for the day, if some doctor left a message or something, play a little game or something. And then I'll go back to sleep on the recliner, half an hour later. And he gets up at 5:30, right on the button. He's all about setting alarms and stuff, And so, yeah, he sets his alarm for 5:30 in the morning. He jumps up out of bed. First thing he does is comes right by here and into the cubby of the kitchen, makes coffee. So what I'm gonna do Saturday tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get up early, about 10 minutes early, because it's 7 days a week. He gets up at that time. He's just broke into it, the routine. So I'm gonna make some coffee like Mom used to make,
Yeah.
a little thicker and tastier. Because he's kind of like got medium coffee going on. I need to go strong.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make him a cup of strong coffee, and he's only gonna want 1 or 2 cups. Because he almost drinks the whole pot time he goes to work at 7:30. He leaves at 7:30, goes to work, and so he's got only a couple hours to do his thing, and smoke a bunch of hooters, and then yeah, and that's the truth, man. I tell you what, uh, yeah, he amazes me. He smokes like 2 joints in the morning before he goes to work, and then he'll come home around I think about 12:10, and well, he's on his way. He gets off at noon at 12, right? And then he drives home. It takes 10 minutes to get here, and then he comes here and he rolls up a joint real fast. And then we shit talk out there on the back deck for about 10 minutes. And then he comes in and rolls another joint, has a 2 joint lunch, and then eats something while we're talking, because he loves to come home and talk to me, because he had 3 jobs before I came here, and now he's only got 1 job. He's got the 1 job that pays his bills, and he comes here and he bullshits and talks with me until 8:30, and then we both hit the hay at 8:30.
Uh-huh.
That's what I like about so much here is because there's no drama, and there's just no drama at all, and it's great. It's like it lifted something out of my body. I got the out of body experience. But yeah, he's awesome though. I mean, man, I wish I would have known him earlier in life. I do. But then
Yeah.
again, I think about it. I said, man, I am the golden child right now. You know, even though I didn't come from him, you know, even though whatever he raised uh, all his women's children, and now he's got the last opportunity in me, who was actually intermingling with my mother for the last 9 years, and so uh, we talk about mom a lot. You know, uh, there really isn't a day that goes by that we don't talk about her, because there was always something that she done or came up to me or done or went behind my back and done, and then I'd tell him about it and he'd just get a big chuckle out of it.
Yeah.
Or he'd say, what he really says is why did she not ever come here? you know so